Hi everyone, welcome back in. Today I thought, it's the start of a new week. It needs to be a soft start to the new week. I've got a project that I'm working on. I have a basket full of yarn that I need to ball up like that and get it put away. Leftovers from a project. That's what Mondays are for here in the studio. Not a dramatic anything, just a soft, slow start to wake up kind of day, you know? The light comes in a little bit quieter, although you'll notice I have my shutters closed. The projects look a little gentler, and I like to ease into the week instead of jumping straight into the deep end because, y'all, Mondays are a different vibe, right? Like, they're not always very kind to us in a lot of ways. But today, I'm trying to give the studio here a little bit of a soft start. Not a full reset, not a big tidy up. Lord knows, this is my bedroom, y'all. It's lived in, so, I'm not trying to do anything massive or anything. Just looking around, see what needs attention, and I come across this basket of yarn that different projects, different times, all kinds of yarn, things that I finished recently, things that need to be reballed and put in their home because I can't have them all over. Oh my goodness, fuzzballs everywhere. I can't have them everywhere, right? It's got to be cleaned up. It's just a mess. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to work on this while we just have a nice little chat. Not working on anything major right now, although buddy number 7 is finally starting to make a little noise, so that will be getting worked on at some point this week, I hope. Just waiting for a little bit more out of him. What are you guys working on? Curious, what's on your hooks? For me, buddy 7, I have a blanket I need to get finished. I want to get that completed hopefully this week. I would really like to get that blanket finished out of the way and in its new home. That blanket, y'all. Oh, if you haven't seen that blanket, I will try to remember to put the link to that video, or at least to the video where we started the blanket, and you can follow along on the process. Try to remind myself to do that. I'm not trying to fix everything today. I'm really not. There's a project sitting here on the tote that I didn't really work on all weekend at all. This poor this poor pig sitting over here next to me has been waiting patiently for a week for her legs, and I still don't have them attached. I have them made, but I haven't attached them. So I'm just trying to make this space kind of feel a little bit cleaner, more organized. Sometimes it just means putting balls of yarn away. And right now, that's exactly what I need to be doing. Sometimes it's simply just a matter of sitting down with my glass of tea and just enjoying the quiet, but also just kind of a self-reflection kind of thing. I I don't meditate. I just don't. I should, but I don't. But sitting back and just thinking about everything that you're doing or you've been or have done or where you're going, where you want to be. Sometimes those are just things that we all need time to just sit with. And Monday mornings, Monday afternoons, because I don't do mornings, let's be real. Monday afternoons are that way. It's just a time for quiet self-reflection. Trying to figure out where you are, where you're going, you know? I think there's something comforting kind of about starting the week gently, you know? It makes the whole week seem not as rushed, not as forced. When I wake up on Mondays, if I just jump out of bed and get to the day like I do most days, it seems to make the week harder, longer, more stressful. When I climb out of bed on Monday, if I just take the time to sit and relax, just open my mind to the world of possibilities that the week is going to hold, my week seems to go better. I don't know if that's how it is for you guys. It does for me. I know we're not all the same, but try it sometime. Maybe it'll work for you. It's kind of a way to remind myself that I don't have to have everything figured out right away. I don't have to rush to be productive. I can sit, do everything in my slow, quiet way that I like to do things. I don't have to force myself into a rhythm that I'm not ready for. I get to ease into it. I can take my time. I can let the week unfold instead of trying to control the week because, let's face it, we have no control over our week. We may have control over some of the things that happen during our week, but we don't have control. So as I'm looking around the studio, I notice all the little small things that make it feel like mine, right? The little hooks and hook sets, my hive helpers that I have my hooks in, all the little sweet snack containers that I have turned into safety eye organizers. They work, trust me. Work very well. The yarn colors that I constantly reach for. That pink, that pig pink. Oh my gosh, you guys. Chef's kiss, and I reach for it a lot. Projects that have been sitting here waiting for me so patiently. Even when this bee is not ready to be productive, they just sit there quietly, no judging. Although that pig is giving me the evil eye right now. Pretty sure she wants her legs. All the little signs of progress around you. You know, it's a good way of looking at it. Our project bags, they're not waiting for us to do anything with them, but yet they are. But they're patient about it. They don't force us into doing things. Okay. There we go. We're almost finished with this ball. Thank goodness, because my hands are tired now. Gotta love the tangled mess at the end of a skein. Ugh. I don't know exactly what this week's gonna look like for me, or for you guys for that matter. But starting softly, it always feels like I'm giving myself permission. Permission to just breathe and just be before I even start. And sometimes it's all you need to make the rest of your week feel a little lighter. So if you're easing into your week too, I hope it feels gentle for you. I hope it feels calm. And I hope you give yourself the space to start slowly in whatever way feels right for you, because that is what matters for you. Until next time, be you, always. Bye, y'all.